Sunpraiser, not everyone is as fast to get in here as you are. Just so you know. Like, that's just the truth. Welcome to the street. Are your pants on fire yet? My pants are not on fire, despite my speedy attempts to get to stream as fast as possible. The friction was not nearly enough. I hope you had an excellent weekend. I hope you had a good start to your week, even though my stream did not happen on Sunday. I apologize greatly for this. I was too busy going out and having fun on my little ingredients adventure. And I may or may not have made some questionable purchases. Some kind of questionable ones. How's my audio quality doing? It sounds kind of weird. I don't know if my shutdown and restart after a while borked some of my audio settings. Do I sound okay? Apologizes for missing stream and says she loves you. That's fine. I sound normal? That's good. You can tell Uplink that I love her too. And that I don't blame her for missing stream. That is fine. Even though it is always nice to have her here. Sound is good. Excellent. Excellent. Fantastic. I'm thinking I might be able to get through this game in this stream. It's the first game. Yeah, we've played a couple of streams of this. I think I might be getting towards the end. So I might be able to stream this. So, I mean, I might be able to finish this tonight. Also, speaking of, being out on a little ingredients adventure, I did stop at a couple of places, and I picked up some things that maybe weren't the best decision to pick up. Because I got myself some Warhammer 40k miniatures, and I may have gotten a couple of rulebooks on extreme discount. So that they may have been a bad idea. But I'm not, and I can just say, I am not going to get into the really, really big army thing. I'm not, yeah, seriously, one of the books was priced at MSRP $60, I got it for $15. Crazy deal. And I think it's the most recent codex for Tau as well. Because I'm going into Tau and Kroot for Kill Team. I am not getting into the big stuff. That is too many units, and I don't think it would be as fun. Kill Team seems like a lot of fun, to be honest. And there's this, like, narrative mode that I was reading about in the core book. Kroot gaming, yeah. Yeah, the Tau and Kroot kill teams just seemed really interesting to me. And I did get a hero unit. I did not realize that they could not be used in kill team. And I saw his ability and thought, that's fucking crazy, I have to have him. And it's like, that's not for kill team. That's just in the big one. But it's okay. If I decide to go crazy and do like a little skirmish with like normal army rules, he will be there. Okay. Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Let us continue. Let's solve some fucking puzzles. Judging off the numbers of the puzzles that I'm getting to, we're definitely at least like 2/3 of the way through the game. Unless there's way fewer puzzles. Luke and Layton meet a mysterious young girl at the dead end of a north side of the village. She starts to tell them something, but a sinister figure lurking in the shadows scares her off. Afterwards, a puzzled Layton and Luke find a ticket for a Ferris wheel and head towards it. This place probably used to sell something, but no one's here now. Coin. This was a ticket stand once, but it's unmanned now. Coin. This place is so run down, it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even a big top, the kind you see in the circus. Yes, there is something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This clearly was a traveling carnival, so why is it left to rot here in St. Mystere? Oh, did I not update the stream info? I bet the Ferris wheel is a mess, too. I suppose I won't get to use that ride ticket we picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple. I'm sure of it. Beverages. Beverage coin. Horse. I feel like we should go inside there. Map of the park. I've already seen this. I've already been around here. Coin. Don't throw litter in the lake. So in the end, that ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless? So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Main game has 120 puzzles. Oh, we might actually not get through this then. I could have sworn it was only 100, like, main ones, and then it had some secret ones. But maybe it's just, maybe we won't get through it this stream. Come, let's head back to the heart of St. Mystere and search for our next lead. This is the part I thought I was going to get to last stream. But I did it in the wrong order. Not all are required. Okay.
Professor!
Get away, Luke! Run!
Professor, I think you're chasing after us!
Normal circus hours. The evil Ferris wheel. Imagine you go to the amusement park and get attacked by a Ferris wheel. Well, that's open. Would you like a small treat, not edible meower after stream? I mean, I would take one meow. I might have it later in the stream. The dastardly remote controller. I really could have thought, I would think there was a simpler way to kill these two besides throw it, like, controlling a Ferris wheel at them. Whew. Whew. Why would the Ferris wheel... Professor, look what happened to the shed. Yay! Halbei apparently ordered me, Bloom Into You, the complete collection on Blu-ray, and Kase-san and Morden Glories. Which I think is just an OVA. Is this your first Professor Layton game? This is the only one I have ever played. When I was a kid, I had it on DS. Which I have now, and I'm playing it on. If we made a wrong step back there, we'd be in trouble too. Oh my. I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be? This one is the weakest overall. Holy shit, the other ones must be so good. I really like this game. Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could well be an underground passage to the tower. We've got to take a look below. Come. I'm right behind you, Professor. That just leaves the question, it's like, do I play the Professor Layton sequels or the Chibo sequels first? Because I don't want to have two DS games going at the same time. Underground. Layton sequels? Really? Okay. I know the Chibo sequels are not as beloved as the first ones, but maybe I'll put up a poll on the Discord. I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. Ugh. And it's cold, too. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Okay. Rocks. Stalactites. This map. Look, there's a sort of stone tablet embedded into the wall. This is clearly some kind of puzzle. I'd wager the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. Which way? The path you're on forks to the left and right in front of the sign you see below. Your gut instinct tells you the sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture. Yeah. Draw a line around it as neatly as possible. Yeah, this is just like the stars one. The arrow. Boom, ba 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 ba. See, that's kind of off, I think. Layton 2, 3, and 6 are excellent. Because that's definitely an arrow, but it looks like it's lopsided, so I don't know if it would count. Like the yellow one. Because there's also one pointing like this way, like that. These would be good streams to fall asleep to, not because they're boring. Oh, I know. The music is great. 1 to 4 are DS, then there's a movie. Oh, interesting. I didn't even know there was a Layton movie. I'm gonna go with this first arrow I saw. Just because it's the closest that I've seen. I don't know if this is right. But it looks pretty good.
Luke, here's my answer.
No, it was not the correct arrow. Oh, thank you so much for the raid, Katarina Rune. I hope you had an excellent stream. What were you streaming? Ignore me being bad at puzzles. Welcome, raiders, etc. Welcome to the cafe. I just got back from a little trip, and we're doing a Layton game. Should have had Layton as a smash assist trophy where he makes you solve a puzzle mid-match. He makes you, like, jump around to draw an answer. I think we need an equilateral triangle as the point. You're playing the same game? Oh, that's cool. How far'd you get? Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva. Ooh. See, I assume we need, like, an equilateral triangle if it means, like, exactly the correct arrow. 2009 animated movie. Oh, and thank you for the follow, too. Down, down, bow, bow, bow. First ever DS game? Oh, it wasn't my first DS game, but I played this a ton when I was a kid. Took me months to finish it. Just started chapter 5? Nice. Sorry for being a bad mod. I don't know how to shout out. I think I literally need to code it into Nightbot. So I don't think we even have the capability to shout out. Even though obviously I would like to shout you out. I just need to wrangle Nightbot into working. Well, there's this arrow, which is an equilateral triangle, but it doesn't have a, like, it just has a line as the bottom. Down, 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 down. Watch it with your husband. You watched a bad audio version on YouTube. That sounds hilarious. It's / shoutout. Is that just built in now? I thought I had to get Nightbot to do that. It's embedded in Twitch now. Let's go! We love to see it. I love Twitch actually adding things that people use. It's so rare. Curious Village, Diabolical Box, and Unwound Futures first trilogy, then a prequel trilogy, and then the internal. Oh, I didn't even know it was a prequel. The audio was so bad it sounded like it was recorded on Discord. Do you think somebody did like a rip in the theater or something, and then fucking, and then just layered the audio onto an actual video or something? It works. It does work. Let's go. Let's see if this hint is worth anything. Just search the picture long and hard for the answer. The puzzle mentions the directions left and right, so there's a good chance the hidden arrow won't point upwards like the example, but sideways. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, hint number 1. It was just a bad upload, probably. Yeah, probably. So it's like, would I just... If I just make it shorter? How about that? That looks more like it. That's an arrow.
That should do it.
He doesn't like it. He didn't like it.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Don't forget to trace the figure neatly. Okay, playing 5D chess. I just assumed that if the video quality was good, the audio quality would also be good. I'm not a rocket scientist. Because there's another one here, but that's also like like I assume it has to be an equilateral triangle. Like there's just no way around it. It has to look just like this one. Oh, is it 420 top? Oh, okay. So the video quality was also bad. I thought it was literally just the audio quality, which is why I was so confused. I love how the first hint was just like, just look for it. Like, just look for it. Give me another one. It's a bit larger than the example. I'm gonna kill you. Don't bother searching the left half of the sign. Okay, thank you. It's on the right half. They couldn't figure out how to do a hint with this. They just couldn't manage it. They were like, look for the arrow. And then they're just like, the arrow is a different size. And then it's just like, okay, don't look on the left. So is it this one? Because this is also not an equilateral triangle. Like, is that it?
Luke, here's
Because it
my
looked...
answer.
No, he didn't like that one either. I see it already, I think. How come everyone finds these before I do? It's always the search and finds that I can never find anything.
Mission failed.
Oh!
Next time.
No! I know, same. Right? It's like everybody always can find these before I do. Like it's, okay, so it's larger than the example. Okay. Don't bother searching the left half. We hate the left half. It sucks. It's betrayed us. Like, it's... There's no way it's this one. Because that's a different shape. Like, that's not it. I'm just glad we didn't get that when we played Portal 2. I mean, that would be hard to do, because I'm actually, like, good at Portal. Like, it's not that. It's not the same shape. It is bigger, but, like... I'm fucking, like, squinting my eyes trying to find this. Like, there's a good triangle here, but there's no bottom. There's a bad triangle here and a thin bottom, so that's not right. There's this triangle, which doesn't do... That's not anything. You're whatting your eyes? I'm squarching them. You know when you squarch your eyes together? And they get squarched? So you can look better? You're so close. Oh my god. I'm staring at it. I'm fucking staring at this picture, desperately trying to find an equilateral triangle. Like, this is a right triangle. It's very close to the image, like this one right here. But there's no... This branch comes off in, like, this direct... Like, it's at an angle. Oh, is it right here? Is it here? Yeah, that's perfect. I don't know how I missed that for, like, that often. Like, it's right there. I intentionally don't pay attention to the puzzle objectives, so I'm just along for the ride. Yes! Thank you, Holiday. You're properly gaming by not gaming. You need to not make fun of my brain. It just took a whole vacation. My brain has unwrinkled itself. There's our answer. We will proceed down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. So intelligent. I forget who had the other tea stuff. Luke. Here, you take the teapot that we found in this corridor. Big brain. Trying to pay my gas bill and pick a rats. Okay. If I liked this tea. Now what would an English gentleman do with it? Okay, so Layton wants that one. That works in the UK probably. Oh my god, imagine going to the UK and it's just all puzzles. Oh, I like the echoing of the footprints. That's a really cool touch. Is this a bunch of puzzles? Like puzzle doors? Look, Professor, there's a strange device on the door here. It seems to be a puzzle of some sort. I imagine the door won't open until we solve it. It's almost like we're being tested, isn't it? Puzzle number... Oh, it's the ball puzzle again. I love this part of the game. We'll probably get this far tomorrow. You think it's a puzzle? Nah. I don't think so. You fool. You have no idea how much Rush Hour I played as a child. Fuck. I've immediately become stupid again. Damn it. My fave puzzles are the ball ones. Yeah, they're pretty good. Oh, I can move that down there. Aha. We can't get this out of the way. We can get this one totally out of the way. We can move it up here, and then... No, it needs to be on this side, because there's more room. I always forget you can't just... You don't just have to move these fucking things. I would give anything for the UK to be a real, genuine, whimsical Fantasyland. Professor Layton in the Black Mold Castle. UK became first country to make TF real. Is that true? Should we move? That's kind of based. Okay, let's get these over here. J.K. Rowling, just a moment, Professor Layton. I need to inspect your genitals. Damn it, it's true. J.K. Rowling would be transphobic to Professor Layton. And he would be all, why I never. Ball. Shit. That one there. Move these up here. No, wait. Move this out of the way. And then I just need to figure out how to get room for this to move out of the way. Thanks for the well wishes, Katarina. I hope you have good luck on working on stuff. I'm gonna try and take some of your work ethic and work on my own things after stream. Squeak, you taking all your willpower to not come make the noise in front of you? Do you want to action figure Squeak into the microphone? Is that your deepest desire right now? Because I get it. Oh, here we go. her squeaky little action boys. What the fuck? The squirking. Fucking my little tweez. Who could blame her for enjoying her little toys? Fuck. Damn it. We also saw the Lady Maria Figma, like, DX version, like the one with all the accessories today. But I really could not fucking justify spending, like, $150 on her. Bogs. Wait. No. Shit. How did I even get to this point? Okay. Do that. This. This. That. This. Move that over. This. That. No. Shit. I have a straight shot in there, but this stupid green block is still here. And can be solved in X moves. Okay, add some zeros. Honestly. I hate you, blue block. You're preventing me from getting rid of this stupid green block. I know it's not your fault, but I'm blaming you anyways. Okay, maybe if I fucking... No, because that would... I really need a way around this green block. But I have yet to find it. I guess if I was a fucking geniumatician. Maybe so. Maybe if you were a fucking geniumatician, this could be solved in X moves. But unfortunately, we've gone up to Y moves at this point. I feel like I really need to get all these purple balls in there. I'm going to put all the purple balls in the corners. That's where they belong. Everybody puts purple square in the corner. As long as everybody is me exclusively. Okay, so these little guys are no longer an issue. Oh, but the fucking... These are. Because they're preventing me from moving the big square. Wait, maybe if I just fucking... I just try and rotate these? Maybe? No, that's not gonna work. It's like, what are you, some kind of brain genius or something? There we go. 55 moves. That's way less than 170.
Another puzzle solved.
Fantastic. Easier than it looks, isn't it? No. If you haven't done it yet, why not try to complete the puzzle in a minimum number of moves possible? I don't know what the minimum was. I didn't read it. That should do the trick. Painting scrap. We're getting close to finishing this fucking painting. I haven't gotten a dog piece. 14? I didn't want to know. I shouldn't have mentioned it. 14 is too little. I don't like it. Look at Lizzie. He mashes his hands against the shapes as they move. As the move counters passes 9,999. Honestly. We literally only need one more piece for this. I haven't gotten a dog piece in a while, which is really sad because I'm so close to finishing the dog. Bucket. Ah! Wow! I certainly didn't expect to find a room down here. Let's give it a thorough once-over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. Is there a dog piece in here? That's an ordinary tub. It's just a milk churn. There's some tiny paintings here. Something's hidden beneath here. Alright, let's move the picture out of the way then. What's this here? A key to the tower. It appears to be some sort of key. But what does it unlock? We won't know until we investigate further. But the shape certainly looks familiar. Professor, could this be... Hundreds of puzzles, 0 pitfall death traps? Well, yeah, it's not Professor Layton and the gourd apprentice. It looks just like the tower. I knew there was something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Yeah, the keyhole's right there. Luke, we need to head back to that large wall on the north side of St. Mystere. I have a hunch that it's more than just a dead end. 7 out of 10 needs more punchy bits. Don't worry, that happens in later games. Of course. Well, I mean, a rolling Ferris wheel didn't kill Layton, so maybe a death trap will. Like an actual one. Empty drawers. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see there. Just an empty box. Aha! Different painting. Look at how old this picture is. Hey, Professor, do you want to try a really difficult puzzle? What? Huh? Luke, what? What the fuck? What? Part of the pattern shape below is missing. Which parts of the pieces A, B, and C, and D will complete the pattern when inserted into the gap? The fear in your voice. I promise it was faked. So we need an X, X, X. And then we need a square, square, square. We need a circle, and then a circle. Put the hand up at the end of the lesson shouting you forgot to set homework. Real. Okay, so we need XXX and square, square, square. That's correct. And then, so it's either B or C. And then we need a circle on either of these. Which would be this one and this one. This one is, they're flipped upside, this one is flipped upside down and is in the correct order if it is reflipped. So it's this one. That's right, I'm a brain genius. Really?
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I was 100% certain, but I had a thought. I would be like, it would be so funny if I said I'm a brain genius right now and then got it wrong. And I sure did. That sure is what happened. It's not this one, because that's squares. That's squares right there. And none of these will do it, besides this one. I don't get Every time Layton gets a puzzle wrong, it takes an hour off his life and sees he smoked a pack of cigarettes. So fucking real. I'll choose B. Fuck you. It's not B, but like whatever. I'll pick B. What? Huh?
Another puzzle solved.
You flipped the center ones. That's just not right. What? Okay, so you rotate it, you don't flip it, I guess. Oh, I didn't think it was that easy. Luke, never mention what happened here. Not to anyone. I will kill you. You know what happened to my last apprentice? When I got a puzzle wrong in front of him? Well, he's never gonna find out either, because I stuck him in the infinite labyrinth. Actually, let's go check out the fucked up Ferris wheel. I want to see it. He very much knows what happened to Layton's last apprentice. He was there. He was the executioner. He did it himself. The cask of Kate's Sixtillato. I appreciate the reference. That's a good one. Let's investigate that dead end right away. That's where we were going, Luke. All right, Luke, but first let's make a quick visit to the inn. There's something I need to check there. Why the inn, Professor? It seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identifying the scoundrel is back at the inn. So you already have an idea about who's behind this? Ha! Piqued your interest, have I? The shadowy intruder. I would like to save yes. Do you have more puzzles? You got more puzzles for me? Nope, he doesn't. He's just so pissed that he got hungry again. At this point, they've been together for 3 games in a movie. Okay, you two, we've had some good times together, but this is the last puzzle I've got for you. But don't be sad, because I'm about to drop a beast of a puzzle on you. I guarantee you won't be able to guess your way out of this one, so are you ready? I didn't guess my way out of either of the other two. Oh my god, this is 83. We're going backwards. You have 3 queens produced on the 80. Remember, 5 words, so no piece blocks another piece's movement. Okay. That's an easy place. Here. And then... No. There. And then... There. And then 1... over... Got a motor. Bye, thank you, mama. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Bye-bye. Down, da, 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 down, pa, 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 boom. Don't go to doom. Beep, 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 beep. Wah, ba, 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 beep, beep, beep. Do, do, do. Shit. Do I not have any spaces left? I'm getting the vibe I don't have any spaces left. So I've set it up incorrectly. Wait, no? Fuck, no, that doesn't... There's nothing. Shit. Let's remove this one. I'm trying to find another space up here where I can put one. Because this vertical is set. That's free. Yeah, that one's good. And there's just this vertical. Now there's no other horizontal. Heck. I think we're good there. Let's see. That's good on the diagonal. No, we're not good on the horizontal. We're not good on the horizontal because this guy's right here. Shid. Let's start over. Let's restart. Let's pick. So we need to use up all of the horizontals and verticals we can get. Because there's only here, there, there, and there. We need to make sure Oh, this one's locked it out. That one, this one, that one. So that's good. There, that's good. There, that's good. There, that's good. There, that's good.
That should do.
They all just turned gold, I'm pretty sure.
Every puzzle has an answer.
80, oh. There's only one possible solution to this problem. What's that? You'd think it'd be more interesting if you had to place all 8 queens by yourself? Check and mate. You've done it. I knew you two were chess masters under it all. I was sure from our very first match. The last painting scrap, baby! Something good is gonna happen, supposedly. They're always saying something good is gonna happen. This painting is truly brilliant. It simply must go on my wall. By the way, Luke, I have a present for you to mark the occasion. Turn off your Nintendo DS system once and then restart the game. At this title screen, select bonuses and you should have a new challenge from me. Now I know you're excited, but be sure to save before you restart your DS system. The art lover's house has been added to your map. What? You guys have terrible rooms. Layton still doesn't have a bed. I'm all out of puzzles right now. Okay. Bye. I was just here for the puzzles. I don't need to eat. I'm sustained by puzzles. Each house is 3 puzzles. Interesting. He's still talking about the house. Yeah, he is still talking about his piercing gaze. Let's check out the puzzle house. Nothing. We haven't missed any puzzles. You unlock houses through side games, completing the game, and completing all the main puzzles. Interesting. Hello, I'm just looking for puzzles. Oh, you advise you butter me up by by solving this puzzle. This board has 12 dots on it. Your task is to connect these dots to form as many squares as possible. You can use each dot multiple times. And you can orient the squares however you wish to fit them on the board. However, to be counted on the square, each corner must be a dot. E. Oh, we could do these too. So that's initially, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just counting the squares that are this orientation. Actually, we can also do this. We can connect those as well. Which doesn't make squares, I don't think. Is it counting quadrilaterals as squares? Or is it just actual squares? So we have 5, just like squares. And then if we look at it sideways, we have diamonds count. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I figured that. Okay, so we have 1, 2... Okay, we have 4 squares here. 4 diamonds. And then... See, like, do rectangles count is the question? Or is it only equilateral squares? Like, proper squares. And then we have these, which is 2, and then 4 more squares. 4 big diamonds. For these things. Go, 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 go. There's one in the middle, too. Oh, that's true. And 1 window symbol. Two? I only see them, like, intersecting, like, here. Like, there. That's 1. You counted that twice. Okay, so we're at 9, 13, 14. So I'm gonna go with 14 squared. No, stop thinking it's 9. It's a 9. 4. Okay. I forgot you have to, like, draw, like, the triangle for. Son of a bitch. What do you mean incorrect? I did math.
Embarrassing.
So you can get a different total on your next try. Let's get a hint. Given Don as many times, orient the square as any... You're just fucking telling me what it says. There are 3 different sizes of squares. 5 total smallest squares, which is these. So this one, that one, this one, this one, this one, that one, this one, that one. And then this, and then this, and then that, and then that. And then the crossover between all of these. Octagon. Yeah. I still think it's 14. You can use each dot multiple times. You can orient the squares however you want to fit them on the board. However, to be counted as a square, each corner must be on a dot. So it's like we have this one, that one, this one, that one. So we have these 4, and then this one, which is 5. I looked up the solution and I'm confused. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then we have... Wait, was I counting these as diagonals? It's that, and then this, these, and then this, that. Oh, I fucked that up big time. This, that, this. No, because that's a square. I guess there are only 4 diamonds? Because there's these. But these I already counted as squares. So it's 5, yeah. 5 squares. 4 diamonds. 5 big diamonds. That's still 14. So I didn't count these twice. According to the solution, you're still counting too many. Really? Because it says how many different squares. Like, this is a different square. Oh, to be counted as a square, each corner must be on a dot. These little diamonds don't have corners on dots. That's what it is. So we lose these. I think it's 10. I'm gonna go with 10. Because the diamonds don't have corners on the dot. They're crossing over. That's also wrong. Okay. That was also wrong. So it's, okay. So we have 1 there, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because these are also not on dots. Ugh. 9. I keep counting the diagonal ones that aren't on dots. What do you... Okay. My brain... No. Okay. This one. This one. This one. This one. Okay. 4 like that. 4. 5 like this. Like with the diamond. Oh. There's one there. And then one in the other orientation. So that's 2 more. So it's 11. Unless I'm wrong again. But I think I'm a brain genius. So that's... I still believe I'm a brain genius. So yeah, I see. I missed the only slightly diagonal squares. Did you have a hard time finding the 2 biggest squares? Yes. Yes, I did. Ah, yes, that's the answer. Very well, then. I approve your application to visit St. Mystere. But when you have finished your business here, I strongly advise you to leave the village. Gramophone. I'll give that to Luke. He's like an iPad baby or whatever. Luke. How do you like your gramophone? Yes, sir, that's a gramophone. Okay. Yeah, Layton likes it more. Like, Luke is just like, that's a gramophone. Sure. He doesn't give a shit. He gives not one rat's ass about the gramophone. Yeah, it's just talking about how beautiful Lady Dahlia is. Maybe Ramona has another puzzle. This game is set in 2006. It's just that Layton has gaslit Luke into thinking it's the Gilded Age. Does anyone have any more fucking puzzles for us? Because if not, I will continue onwards. No, he wants to know about eligible bachelorettes. He's telling her to leave his business alone. She'd like to be alone. Alright, we'll go back to the inn. Because we're gonna go back to the fucking... Actually, we'll go through here first. Yeah, this is just talking about how few there are anachronistic 1960s. That seems about right. Comes up with tough puzzles. God's eepiest soldier. Night, Fen. I hope you had fun. Good to see you in stream again. Take another look at the desk. No. Nobody here. Do you have another puzzle for me? I gotta sweep the whole area. No puzzles. This guy got another puzzle? You got a puzzle? You guys got puzzles? Anybody? Any puzzles at all? Otherwise, I will continue the story. Oh, I actually skipped through her dialogue, not realizing she had another puzzle. The wire cube. You want to create a cube out of metal wiring using the fewest numbers of wires possible. You can bend each wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. Don't worry about how one wire will connect to the next, because you'll use a soldering iron later on. What is the fewest number of wires required to complete the task as described above? Okay, so... like this... Okay. So, E, 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 E. Okay, so the bottom is a square. You have one piece coming up. Then another square that connects to the same place. But I could theoretically have a square and then up and then that. But then I would have to do one more and then... I think it's 3. I'm vibing with 3.
That should do it.
My genius. My big smartness. Guessing.
Those I thought wrong.
Did not work. The smartest possible way to solve a puzzle, which is guessing. 2, perhaps? I was gonna do 4. I'm gonna go with 4. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm going up to 4.
There we go.
4. That was gonna be my second answer, and it was.
Another puzzle solved.
4. You'll need 4 wires to make the cube. 3 straight lines make up each of the cube's 8 corners. At least 1 wire must terminate in each corner. Since there are 8 corners, you need 8 wire ends to form the things properly. Each wire has 2 ends, so the total number of wires needed is 4. 4. Goodness, I can't believe you solved it. It was meant to be. I'll tell you what, since you went and solved my puzzle, I'll read your palm. Give me your hand now. It seems that calamity follows you wherever you go. Try your best to stay out of harm's way. Globe. Luke. Of course I keep thinking Luke will like things, and it's just like, I don't have interests. I like my violin and nothing else. And my square bed. And my square furniture. Okay, he does like that. Calamity follows you wherever you go. Ah, so she clocked me. I didn't realize you were a spirit of calamity. A bringer of disaster, perhaps. How fancy. And in my cafe, too. Or just the fact that I'm trans. Okay, fair enough. Hello, Professor. Is something the matter? You look a little shaken. Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspapers from the last couple of days? The papers, certainly. Hang on for just a moment while I fetch them for you. That's strange. I'm sure I put them down here around here somewhere. Is there a problem? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing. I see. Well, thank you just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful. Just what was in those papers anyway, Professor? Yoo-hoo, Professor Layton! Ramon, and to what do we owe this visit? Oh, he told me I needed to find you and bring you to Reinhold Manor. The inspector, I mean. He and Lady Dahlia await your arrival at Reinhold Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out for the manor in just a few moments. You got a puzzle for me? Nope. Just more shit about the bill-dodging ruffian. Who is not a real person. You found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear? She didn't like that. She doesn't like being called dear. Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Oh, no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor. All right, if you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs. He do be shaking. Ah, Mr. Layton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Chelmy? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton. It's clear as day. You are responsible for Simon's death. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense. Nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. But, of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? Yeah? This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. All the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests the killer struck Simon with this vase. Our killer was no professional. You see, he left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton. Yeah, this guy, somebody just handed this to me. Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? You rotten murderer. If this vase is evidence, why did you just break it like it was nothing? So go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed? Come on, out with it. I was with Luke, investigating matters down in the village. Is that the best you can muster? It's clear the little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. And while I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up, too. It seems that you're intent in pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you're a true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out that the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Chelmy, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing to the slightest to do with me.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you. Meaning? Isn't it obvious? If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down.
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Jane. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Chelmey's favorite food again? It was fresh cakes, sir. This article specifically states you love cakes, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you cakes with tea. Why? And your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for Jane's cakes. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Jane's cakes. Yes, I'd like everyone to look at this article. That's not her name. As you can see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chelmey's wife is Emily, not Jane. Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Urgh. Out with it then. Who are you and why have you been impersonating Inspector Chelmey? And why have you been running this investigation? Urgh. But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I arrived, the drawbridge that is St. Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? During our search for Claudia. Correct. The only route out of the village had been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone could enter the village from the outside. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Chelmey, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to work out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area apart from Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we found it. Now let me see if I've got this correct. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? What's so funny? This is no laughing matter. I'm just astounded how despicable I find you, Layton. But that's just exactly why you're worthy of being my archenemy. I've always despised you, Layton. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in St. Mystere, but that will have to wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St. Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day, I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat. Perhaps even some galoshes. Come gosh. Oh, there he fucking goes. I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Don Paulo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard scientist is rumored to be unrivaled. The problem is, as you might guess, is his personality. Though he is a genius, the man is evil. The Science Board has banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Sinking into St. Mystere to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Well, that aside, what was all that talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he referring to? I am mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check the dead end from before, Luke. Kablam! We finally solved something. We figured out who that bitch was. What? Oh, okay, I guess we solved a mystery. Puzzles? I'm simply shocked at this turn of events. Who could have guessed we had an imposter in our midst? He had me completely fooled. But you saw right through him, Professor. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your cunning. I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple. It would be my pleasure, madame. By the way, are you feeling all right? You look a bit pale. I awoke this morning with my memories of a peculiar dream I must have had last night. In it, my husband and I had just a brand new baby girl, and oh, how everyone fawned over her. The next moment, suddenly I was in a park, walking hand in hand with my young daughter. With your daughter, you say? Now, why would I have a silly dream like that? These past few days really have been quite draining. Professor Layton, I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I'll go and lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia? She had a dream of walking in the park with her young daughter. There's something quite curious about that dream. The fact that she doesn't have a daughter, supposedly. Breaking into her room. I'd like to be left alone for a little while, Professor. I need some time to collect my thoughts. You got anything to say about this? No. He is still on the hunt for pussy. The grind never stops. Yeah, just more talking about Lady Dahlia's requests. And how they're such a fucking handful. I'm just gonna head for the tower. Actually, let's see if I missed any puzzles. Nope. We are all good thus far. Though I still don't have a robot dog. And their rooms are not perfect yet for some reason. But let's head on through here. I've got a new puzzle for you, dearie. I bet you're just dying to see it, aren't you? I'm sorry, madam, but right now we're in a terrible rush. You can't fool this old girl. I've seen you strolling around, solving other people's puzzles. And now it's my turn. Seen us? What do you mean? Have you been following us? Rolling a 3. When you roll a die, the chances of rolling a 3 are 1 in 6. The chances of rolling a 3 in a row are 1 in 36, and the chances of rolling 3 times in a row are jaw-dropping 1 in 216. Let's assume you roll the die 3 times and then get 3 every time. Your chances of rolling a 3 on your next roll are 1 in how many? This is just math. This is just math. So it, fucking 6 by 6. Or that I assume it's 36 times 36. Is the... No, 36 times 6, probably? It's just multiplying by 6 every time, isn't it? Let's see. 30 times 6 is... 30 times 6 is what? 1800? I think, yeah, 1800. And then 6 times 6 is another 36. So yeah, it'd be 216. And then 216 times 6 is... Let's see. 200 times 6 is 1,200. 10 times 6 is 60. 6 times 6, once again, is 36. Which would make this... 6, 9, 2, 1. So 120, 1296. 1296. Math.
There we go.
What do you mean? I did math.
Oh, how embarrassing.
You're probably making the puzzle more complicated than it needs to be. Keep things simple. Oh, you've already rolled it 3 times. What are their chances of rolling it a 6 again? Chances of rolling a 3 on your next roll are 1 in how many? 1 in 6. It's 6. Because it's a trick question, because you're just rolling it once to 1 time.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Terrific. It doesn't matter how many times you roll the same number. If you're only asking about the probability of rolling a 3 in 1 turn, the chances will always be 1 in 6. Of course. Yeah, you're going to the tower, aren't you, are you, dearie? How about I show you the way? Oh, I was under the impression that the villagers of St. Mystere hated going near the tower. Oh, yes, I don't want to go anywhere near that place myself, though I suppose I could make an exception for a strapping young man such as yourself. Oh, yes. Professor, we should really keep moving. We should get the fuck out of here before she really gets at you. It's a dead end, no two ways about it. Maybe there's another path that there's a tower hidden around here. I'd argue that we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke. What do you mean by that? Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one could place a small object. Oh, so this must be... Yes, it is. This curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reinhold's note to Archibald. I'm willing to wager that if we put this in there and give it a turn... It's crazy that it looks like the pipes rip open. This door hasn't been opened in a billion years. Wow. Just as I suspected. Alright, Luke, in we go. Unless they, like, you know, go together and, like, reform somehow. Pal! That's another fucking mystery solved, baby. And I have a feeling that we're going to be solving them real fast at this rate. Well, it looks like you've solved at least 75 puzzles. Alright then, go on in the tower. This place gives me goosebumps. Plus, it's all murky in here. I can't see a Oh my. Oh! Right into the pit. Ugh, my head. There's the pit trap. We found it. Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope. Don't worry, Professor. I'm fine. And yourself? Nothing a good long bath later won't solve, but more importantly, where are we? This room is full of curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. Really? It's just a couple of doohickeys. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over there on the wall, Professor. My word. There are pictures of the villagers displayed here. And what's this? There's a key for almost every villager. Professor, what if someone is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in Saint Mystere? Look, there are stairs over there. Let's get it out of here. This place gives me the shivers. Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. No, what the fuck are you talking about? There are puzzles to be solved. Oh, what's in this notebook? Did you find something interesting? I think so. This notebook looks like someone's been using it as a diary. Just a little longer now. Soon this village will achieve the purpose it was designed for. I've waited so long for this day, but as it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that, at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all this. This poor diary looks like it's been through a lot. All of the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here. I want to touch all the buttons. Fine. What's this? You! You two again. What are you doing here and what are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two sniffing around every nook and cranny in the village, obstructing my work. Now I've had it. So unless you want trouble, give back number 38. Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We are merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 38 business. Oh. Did you just say the golden apple? You're really just here looking for the golden apple, then. Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So that's how it is, eh? What you're looking for is on the top floor of the tower. But watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a diamond-tipped drill. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them? Now, why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walk right into some sort of trap. What would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple towards their goal. Some mischief makers sneaked into the village and had me all confused, but I think I've worked things out now. Seeing as how it's your duty and all that, would you mind filling us in? What is Saint Mystere's big secret? Alright. The name is Bruno. I work for the Reinhold family. For some time now, I've managed Saint Mystere from up here in the tower. Manage Saint Mystere? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cogs we found about the village and the keys we just saw? All the villagers in Saint Mystere are robots created by Bruno. Easy. What do you mean? The villagers are all robots? In other words, the inhabitants of Saint Mystere aren't human, but intricately constructed machines. They're robots, my boy. I have to say, I'm astonished that anyone could build such an elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir. Ho ho, aren't you a sharp one? I never imagined you'd work out so much of the mystery by yourself. What do you mean, sir? Saint Mystere isn't a real village, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno? You're absolutely correct. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune would come forward. He had me build this village and all who dwell in it to prepare for that day. Then he hid his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away on the top floor of this tower. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, it will continue to protect it. Remarkable. I'm impressed how far Baron Reinhold went to protect his treasure. It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure. But why go through all this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it? Oh, whoops. It seems I've been a little loose. Shit. I've trapped myself. Might as well just put that there. Hmm. I think I've trapped myself yet again. See, I theoretically can move that, but that doesn't let me get any wiggle room. You see, there's some kind of puzzle, my boy. And I simply cannot allow it to go unsolved. I have problems like that. Very odd problems with circular logic. Simply, if there are puzzles, they must be solved. And if there are not puzzles, there must be puzzles. This is how I work, my boy. Or rather, how I don't work. No one has ever hired me as an archaeologist. And that's for good reason. I think about where something could have been, and I start freaking out. I go damn crazy. My puzzles, boy. You don't understand. I simply must solve them. I haven't a choice. For if I don't solve them, who will? Someone else? I think not. No one shall take my puzzles from me. Not for all of the golden hours. It's an addiction with no cure. There is no fucking way to cure this addiction. You understand, my boy? I'm fucked. 6 ways from Sunday. And I love it. If I could, I would simply never do anything except solve puzzles, but I need to do things like eat and sleep to be alive. It is greatly unfair. But all of our burdens are different, my boy, and I need you to understand that this is mine. Who else would get the puzzle in the ball into the cup? Who? Not you, I suppose. Fool. Pick a rodless bitch. Where's your money, boy? Get your money up if you want to step to me, Luke. Would you like a globe? I've already traveled the world. I don't need one. I just like spinning it. It is so much fun. Truly, where the fuck am I supposed to put things? Sliding block puzzles might be loathed. This sucks. I'm dying over here. It's like, why are you this shape? Why can you be a different shape? Why couldn't you all be little squares and just part beautifully? We have a problem. I need to get this piece up or down. Which I don't know if is even possible. I simply don't know if it's even possible to get this piece up or down. This one giant square piece is killing me. It's killing me fully to death. Large block is relatively limited in range for movement, so you're gonna have to do more work, smaller and more maneuverable blocks. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. Move lower less purple blocks, then slide the lower blue block to the left. Next, drop the green block on the right down. Okay. Move these. Drop that. Okay. That's pretty much how I was starting. Really, if I could, I would like to get the longer blocks shoved into these holes. That would make things easier, I feel like. But I don't know how I would facilitate that. That doesn't do anything. If you move the green block on the right down, you can fill the space you create with a purple block from the right. If you pull that off, you'll be able to move the blue block in the upper left, which will allow you to move the red ball out of its slot. What? Green block on the right down. You can fill the space you create with a purple block from the right. You can pull that off. You'll be able to move the blue block in the upper left, which will allow you to move the... What? Yeah. Is that seriously it? Well, you're just telling me how to get them out of the slot? golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St. Mystere seeking that treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret. That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Haha. Who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to ask about that too. Luke, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing. Crank solved. Not really, but like, you know. Point is, he didn't know you, Luke. He was doing it so he could know you. Moron. A stupid head, honestly. Oh, not another locked door. Whoever built this tower must enjoy watching people suffer. Well, my boy, are you just gonna stand there and complain about it? No. Leave this puzzle to me. A magic square. Magic square. A set of numbers organized in a square so that any string of 3 numbers, whether they be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, results in the same total. Okay. Isn't this just fucking Sudoku? Yeah. I don't remember how to do Sudoku, but, like, sure. No, wait, it's not. Fuck. Damn it. So any 3 strings of numbers from 1 to 9. So... probably around 15-ish. Let's 4. Actually, no. So let's add up something to 13. So let's just try that. 2, 6, 7. 7, 1. So up to 15. Let's say so 7, 1, and then 7 would be right. So that's not right. So 14 would be 7, 1, 6. 2, 5, 7. 2, let's add up to 12, so 8, 4. 6, 3, 4 would be 13. 6, 3, 8 would be more. So it's not 12. Or 4, it's not 14. No, this would be 12. Let's just get them all out on the board. Nine, 3, 1. So that would be 14. Or that would be 13. 5, 3, 8. So that's 16. 5, 3, 4 is 12. 2, 5, 7. Let's see. I need 3 numbers. It might be 10. It might just be 10 that we're trying to add up to. But that would be hard with a 9. So it can't be 10. It has to be higher. Let's go for 12. 2, 4, 8. No. It would be 2, 2, 8. So 2 and 3 plus, so that would be 7, so that would be 12. That way. It can't be 12 either. Right, because you need... No. Yeah, I guess if you had 1 and 2 with 9, then it would work, but you couldn't have any other numbers. The lowest you can make is 3, 9, 1. Well, the lowest you can make is Yeah, 391, so minimum 13. True, because the 2 is there. Let's try 13. Let's go for 13. Let's see if we can do that. So, 7, 1, so it's 8. So, 8. So, to get to 13, I would need 5. 2 and 7 make 9, so we'd need 4. 2 plus 9, so 11. No, that doesn't work. 2 plus 8, 3. So that would be, yeah, 13. And then 395 wouldn't work. 365, that would be 11. No, see, that doesn't work. What's the... Okay, so the lowest we can do is 391. The highest we can do... Well, the lowest you can make is not 391. The lowest I could make could theoretically 341, which would be like fucking, I don't know. It would be 8. 8 would be the smallest, because 341. And then the highest we could make would be 987, which is 17 plus 7, so 24. So it's probably halfway between that. Ish. Count for where 9 will be. A minimum must include it because it's mandatory to be in there. I mean, true, I guess? You can't make it with a 9. It can't be the minimum possible. I guess that's true. So let's say it's between 13 and 24. Let's say it's 16. So let's see, what if we make 15 like this? So 7 and 6 plus 1. No, 7 and 6 is 13. So six and 8. Because that would be 14 and then 15. 2, 8, so 10, 5. I can't put 9 with the 6, so it has to go here or here. 9, 4, 15. 9, 1. I would have to have the 5 there too. It's diagonal as well. Oh, true. I haven't even figured out horizontal yet. Mm-hmm. $15. If we surround the 9 with the lowest numbers, so it'd be 12 plus 3 would be 15. I would still need to be that way. perhaps 419. I mean, that would be, yeah, that would be 14. No, that would be 13. No, 14. I could do math. So 14. 6. So we'd need 8. Then, 6 and 5 makes 11. Let's see. What is it? 2, and then 7 would be 9, which I would need 5. 5 and 9 would make 14 by themselves, so let's try flipping these. 7 and 9 would go over 14. So we need to include the 7, because that's the thing that could go with the 2 the most. Let's try putting the 9 in the middle. So it intersects with everything, so we have to deal with 9, no matter what. So can we get 2 9 something and 1 9 something to be the same? So we need... Maybe the first hint will tell us the number we need to make. It definitely won't. I only have 3 hint coins left, and I'm not gonna use them until I really, really need them. Okay. Alright. So, 1 and 9, so 10. So let's just do middle of the road. Let's just do the highest number, right? Because we have to add other things. So let's go with 18. 2, 9, 18 is 17, is the 7. 3 and 9 with the 6 would be 18, yeah? 15, 18, yeah. And then 5 and 4. 4, 9, 5 would be 18, yes. And then 1, 9, and 8 is 18. Let's see. 9, 6, yeah. 4, 1, and 7 is not 18. Just pretty easily. This all works through the middle, but it doesn't work any other way. So 9 is not in the middle. So let's just process of elimination. Try to do all of these. So 1, 8, and 9 is going to be 18. That's just not going to be right then. Because we already tried 18. Unless it works this way. 1, 8, and 9 is 18. 2, 8, and 8 would be 18. Let's try 1, 8, and 7. Oh, because we have to have 9 involved in the first thing. Okay. Let's try middle of the road. We'll go 5. 1, 5, and 9. Or, okay, so that would be 15. 2 and 5, so 2, 5, so 7, and then 8 is 15. 3, 5, and, let's see, yeah, so that's 8, 7 is 8, is 15. And then 4, 6, and 8. Maybe we swap the places? 7 and 8 is 15, so we need to change where these are. 2, 7, and 4, no. 2, 7, and 6 is 18, is 15. 4, 3, and 8 is 15. 6, 1, and 8 is 15. 2, 9, and 4 is 15. Yeah. That all looks right.
How does this sound?
I think I needed to go middle of the road and then the highest and the lowest.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Any three numbers aligned horizontally, vertically, or diagonally should add up to 15. Magic squares have been around for thousands of years. The earliest record of one dates back to 650 BC in ancient China. How lovely. I got it! The door's open now! Good show, Luke. So what was it you were asking me earlier? I'm all ears now. I wanted to know when Don Paolo snuck his way into the village. It seemed like he followed us here. The only way into St. Mystere is over the drawbridge. Plus, I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paolo. Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite worked out how Don Paolo entered St. Mystere myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn. Oh, so that's the man who ran out on his bill. It makes sense that it was Don Paolo. So that weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Chelmy, snuck into the manor, and... Hold on, when did he kill Simon? We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. He didn't kill Simon. Simon ran out of batteries. Come along. Nobody killed Simon. Simon is a robot, so he ran out of batteries. Hint coin. Yes, bitch. Oh, hi. Ah, konnichiwa, amigos. I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I'd be watering this place forever. Hey, how did you get in here? There's no way you solved all those puzzles. Je ne sais pas. It just happened. Un momento. I'm wandering the sewers. Next thing I know, I'm here. Take this isn't the local hotspot my guidebook promised it would be? How curious. So where is it you'd like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance. Ah, Z. That should be enough to get me information to get me there, but may I ask just one more favor? All this talk of stairs has reminded me of a Nazo I know. Answer it for me, por favor. On the stairs. Jim, Mike, Steve, and Tom are standing on the stairs. You know the following about them. Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. So which of A, B, C, and D is Jim? Okay, so Jim and Tom are not next to each other. So we know that wherever Tom is, Jim is not standing next to him. Steve and Mike are one step apart. So this is either Steve and Mike, or this is Steve and Mike. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. So if we say that Steve and Mike are here, Tom would be here. And then Jim would be here. If we say Steve and Mike are these two, Tom would be here, and Jim would be there. If Steve is up here, then Tom would be up here, and this would be Jim. Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. I feel like any of them could be Jim. Am I insane? Not next to each other. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. As long as you separate them from each other, then any of them could be those? Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. So which of A, B, C, and D is Jim? Because if all they are is like one step apart from each other, then you could rationalize any of them as Jim. As far as I understand it. Because it's like Steve and Mike. One step is in a full space. Yeah. So say this is Mike, say this is Steve. They are one step apart. They aren't beside each other. Yeah, I know. So you have Mike, Steve. Tom is higher than Steve. Jim is up here. Then you have Steve, and then you have Mike, Steve. No, you have Mike, Steve. Tom is higher than Steve. Jim is not next to Tom. And he's right here then. Yeah? Because all he has to be is higher than Steve and not next to Tom. Am I insane? I can't see your mouse. Fuck, you're right. Shit, I didn't consider that. And I can't draw. Let me fucking... So I don't know where you're pointing. Yeah, no, I understand that. Let me fucking turn the thing on for showing my mouse. Okay, so... Okay. So say that this is Mike and Steve. These two. This is Steve. This is Mike. Okay, Tom is higher than Steve, but not next to Tom. So Tom is here. Jim is here. If this is Mike and Steve, this is Mike, this is Steve. Tom is one step higher than Steve. No? Does that not make sense? Am I missing one of these rules? Steve is before Mike. It just says Steve and Mike are one step apart. It doesn't say... It just says Steve and Mike are one step apart. It doesn't say which order they're in. Like, it says Steve and Mike, but it doesn't say, like... That the thing... We'll go with this as Jim. We'll say this is Jim. We'll say that C is Jim. It doesn't make any sense to me, but we'll say C is Jim.
There we go.
I don't get it. No. Wrong.
I suppose I thought
This really isn't a difficult puzzle if you take your time. Are you sure about that? Because you didn't even define things for me. It doesn't make any sense. Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. Which of A, B, C, and D is Jim? All it says is they're not next to each other. Like, it has to be A then? Well, I mean, these don't have to be Steve and Mike. Like, these could be Steve and Mike. Like, like, if this is Steve, and this is Mike, then this is Tom, and this is Jim. Like, if these two are Steve and Mike, and Steve is up here, then this is Tom, and this is Jim. Like, what? Huh? I'm so confused by, like, it doesn't define enough of the things. At least to my tiny brain. I'm not really, I feel like I could justify almost any of these characters as Jim. Except for, like, the upper one. Because this one has to be Tom. Like, Tom is only higher than Steve. He doesn't have to be higher than anybody else. Oh, I checked the answer. I was wrong. Well, like, I'm gonna say D. I'm gonna go with D because that's the first one I came to without testing any of the others. So I'm gonna say D. Sure, why not?
Puzzle has an answer.
Jim is D. Steve and Mike are next to each other. Oh, so they're one step apart means next to each other. We were confused because one of the things said next to each other and the other one said one step apart, so we assumed that there was a step between them. But there wasn't. It was literally just, like, basically lying to us. Why did they use different wording to mean the same thing? Because, like, what? Anyways, you're playing the European version, huh? Am I? Like, it just says Professor Layton and the Curious Village on the cartridge. I don't have the case, so I don't know. Grazie! So now I'm ready to go back to the village. That was the Euro version puzzle. Are they different? I mean, besides the Japanese, obviously. What a strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man is human? I believe so. He's an odd one, though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entered St. Mystere. I don't even think he knows how he does it. There's a different stair puzzle in the US version. That's so crazy. Can you give me more hint coins? Thank you. It seems that we're faced with another puzzle lock, Luke. Oh, I meant to ask you, but our run-in with the Explorer distracted me. How did Simon, you know... All in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite the challenge. Maiden's escape. A maiden has been captured by a wicked wizard and is trying to escape his castle. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one out of the exit to the right. Okay. Son of a bitch. The sliding block puzzles return with a vengeance. Fuck. Damn it. Literally all I need to do is move this purple piece over so I can get this stupid block out. Motivated by theoretical Yuri base. My girlfriend just gifted me 2 Yuri Blu-rays. And I think I think I've received like fucking multiple Yuri mangas on my trip already. This is a Yuri household. What happened? I'm just motivated by theoretical Yuri. I read Yuri on manga decks a lot. Oh, me too. I'm motivating myself with theoretical Yuri if I save this princess. You know how it is. I'm just trying to get her out of this fucking block puzzle. She's kind of a cube shape, but that's a little cute, you know? A cute little cube. I think I fucked this up completely. I'm gonna start over. You needed to get hyped? Question mark? I'm curious. What? I was asking. Well, I'm confused by the question. I just repeat verbatim before I joined. I was Curious Village. Well, I was just saying that I was motivated by theoretical Yuri to solve yet another fucking block puzzle. And that I was gifted several Yuri mangas while we were out getting ingredients for the cafe. That's all. Okay, I think I can get the fucking purple thing out of the way now. Okay, yay. Yippee! Wahoo! Oh, shit. I fucked it up. I need to get the purple thing out of the way, but I need to get these blocks down as well. Hell world. Goddamn block puzzles. I was so for real and truly worried you were being shit-talked. Oh no! I would never do that. I'm sorry you worried about that. I would not do that to you. You are so lovely. No, baby, I'm being facetious. I don't know. Aug. The double autism gambit truly is too powerful. I wouldn't say for real and truly to mean for real and truly. That is a good point. I don't think anyone in the history of ever has done that. Purple piece, get the fuck out of here. No one likes you. Oh my god, this person's selling cheap viewers? That's my favorite thing. I love cheap viewers. Honestly, high quality pricey viewers are for chumps. Give me those cheap viewers. Princess, have you considered being trapped by less square guards? I understand that you yourself are something of a square, but, like, surely not everyone in the kingdom is, like, a square. It can't be that everyone in the kingdom is a square. She's gonna throw a triangle in there to fuck with you. Well, at least I could rotate that. At least that could be fucking rotated. Unshrimp. Okay. Unshrimping. Can I get it so there are green pieces to move when I eventually move the green piece? Or the red piece? Is that a possibility? Do I have the power to do that? Shit, the purple piece is blocking it. But not for yeah, it's blocked. Damn it, move, purple piece. The future of the kingdom is at stake, for God's sake. God damn you, purple piece. Your insubordination will be will be cataloged. The potential queendom is at stake. Yes, we could have a queendom. But no, you're too busy being so fucking rectangular. You dumb bastard. Eh. Your little green buddies are being so helpful, and you're being such an unhelpful jerk. Fuck. Oh, was it a hydrate moment? I'm gonna have some delicious lemonade with grape juice in it for some reason. The purple piece is the homophobic king. Oh my god, if only I could strike this purple piece down with my righteous fury. But sadly, I'm being weakened in the presence of shapes. I am moving shapes. The shapes are getting moved. I'm not sure if it's helpful or not, but I am moving them. Movement of the shapes is happening. Yes. Go, princess. Get the fuck out of here.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
This is a classic example of a slide puzzle. No shit. There we are. This door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon, what exactly happened in the manor? Did Don Paolo really do away with Simon? I'd say so. This is just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's when he met Simon or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled on the floor. Just like with Ramon. So maybe Simon had also stopped functioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them there in the cellar of the tower. Oh, do you suppose the noises from the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate the disappearances with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that despite his peculiar appearance, Don Paolo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left St. Mystere right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chelmy, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. Kablam! We're solving mysteries left, right, and center. Oh my god, how did she get in here? Help! Yeah, fancy meeting you here, little dearie. How'd you like to try a little puzzle I made up? How on earth did she get up here? She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us. Quit whispering amongst yourselves and try my puzzle already. It's a humdinger. Card order. You've placed one joker and 4 aces of the different suits face down on the table. Use the hints below to determine the position for each card. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. So, neither diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Let's see, club is to the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond or the joker is next to the spade. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. So the joker, we know, is next to the heart. And the diamond and the spade are not next to the heart. Diamond or the joker is next to the spade. So that means that the spade is here. Club is to the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. There we go. You don't gotta tell me. I was working it out. I was reading the clues.
There we go.
Easiest one of the whole tower. Easy shit. Only a strong grasp of the principles of logic can get you through a puzzle like this. Logic puzzles are my strong suit. Yeah. Oh, yes. That's the answer, all right. Well, then I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime. Yum, yum, yum. I guess she followed us in here. Can we get a hint coin? You guys hiding a hint coin somewhere around here? No? Alright. Just like I thought, there's another puzzle locking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor. Luke, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzle is without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Try your best. Please not another sliding. Use each of the numbers 1 to 9 to fill in the blanks to complete this equation. Blank, 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 minus blank, 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 blank equals 33333. Okay. 9 minus 6 is 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. And... And 30... No? Okay. So, 20... No, because it would have to be 30 plus. So, let's say 40... So, let's... 41 minus 4. No, that wouldn't work. 42 minus 3. No, because that would get to 9. 41 minus 8 would be 33. And we can match the rest. 9 minus 6. 7 minus... No, see, that would be 7 minus 4. Four minus 1. 5 minus 2. 6 minus 3. $45, no, because that would go down 3. 40, I think it is just like 42 minus 9 would be 33. Eight minus 5, 7 minus 4. 6 minus 3. I don't like math. I'm not a fan of math. Neither am I. Let's just do that. And then it's just... You like numbers but not math? That's fair. 9 minus 6. 8 minus 5. 7 minus 4. Maybe 1 plus 2. That doesn't work out. Down da da down, bow da down down, boom da do da da doom, boom da down, down da down. I don't like math. Let's see some hints. The leftmost digit in the upper number is 4. Okay. Yeah. So we know this. This one is here. So let's start doing these. Just because 3 can be subtracted from 6. Ten minus 7, of course, is 3, but I'm not sure how that works out. I just don't know what to do with the 7 and the 1. Two possible solutions. Some digits are located in the same place. For example, both solutions, 7 is the leftmost digit of the bottom number. So it is minus 7. Which makes sense, because those are the two digits that I couldn't make sense of. So it's 4 here, 7 here, and then we need to figure everything else out. Nothing we can get with 40 without a 0 doesn't get us a... will get us a 3. Because a 0 would be perfect. That would get us straight to 33. So if we accept that we're going to end up with 34, and we put a 1, then what can we put in the previous space that will remove something from that? So we have 34, and then we take, what is it? We put it into a negative, so we do something that would overflow it. For example, like, 3 minus 6 would be negative 3. Or I guess we would just want... Give me another hint. 4, 1, and 2. Okay. How's it going? It's making me do math. It's making me do math. Theoretical math. You know that shit in high school where they're just like, can you figure out what number goes in here to make both of these answers correct? That's what it's making me do. So this is the hints we've gotten. It's 4, 1, 2, and then 7. So we're going to end up with 34. And then if we have the 2 and then something being subtracted from it, that would take away from that to feed into this. You need to find an equation that equals 3, 3, 3, 3. 3. Yes. But I need to do it only with the numbers 1 through 9 without repeating them. So if we did anything we did here, we would want 2 minus something that resulted in a 3 if we added 10 to it. So let's say 12 minus 9 would be that. And then 8, 5, and then 6, 3. So this would... Okay, so that's 3. This is 3. This is negative... So you subtract this, it would take 2 away from the 9. You would move the 1 over to make this into 17. We're a 10. Oh no, you'd make it into a 10. It would subtract 7 from it. That would be 3. This would be 40. You subtract 3 from it. It's 33. Yes. Math.
That should do it.
Math!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
No, I didn't work out both. Don't ask me. Yippee! Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzle is beyond you. And also math. And also you understand math, like long division. Professor, I was just thinking. Do you remember that picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room? The one of the Baron's former wife, Viola, who is holding a child who appears to be the young Flora, of course. That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Viola looked like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reynolds' diary entries were talking about Lady Dahlia? Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Viola? Obviously. That's entirely possible, maybe even probable, given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Viola's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame Alright, close to end. Yeah. For certain. We are surely close to the end. Yaba yaba ya, ya ba ba ya, ya ba ba ba, ya ba 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 ba. The squares. How they haunt me. The squares. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do do da 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 do 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 da do do da do 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 da do 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 do. So that's 4, which I think is the highest I've gotten. Alright, up the tower. This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles for us, so if we climb this spiral staircase, maybe we'll reach the top floor? I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. Oh my gosh! Our view was obscured from the ground, but who would have suspected a charming cottage like this here? Look, the lights are on, Professor. It would appear that someone is living here. Let's go! Ah! 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 My brain! Oh, the puzzles! A 102 puzzles solved. Continue into the house. We're doing it, chat. What kind of person would live in a place like this? Unbelievable. Just look at this stuff. This room has to be worth it. The stuff in here has to be worth a fortune. This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of. So he might be standing in the same room as the golden apple at this very moment? I've been waiting for you two.
It's you! What's this? What's going on here?
My boy, what you
Luke,
see
it's
here
so fucking simple.
golden apple
So
of
fucking
serpent.
simple. You're the golden apple? Professor, you knew about this. I had an inkling. Don't you see the genius of it, though? The Baron didn't write his will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter, and he was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so. Yes. My name is Flora. I've been waiting for here in this tower for so long. Were you locked up in here the whole time? Oh, no, but before Papa passed, he told me that I should wait here until someone from outside St. Mystere came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I could trust with my life. Oh, for sure, Halabe, don't you worry. So that's why you kept watching us move around the village. Oh, hydrate moment. What was that?
What's going on? Hmm? Oh,
Oh, fuck. The wrecking ball helicopter of doom.
ready or not? Follow me. Come now.
Quickly, to the stairs! This is my plan. Follow me! We must evacuate this tower immediately. What now?
Professor!
Luke, go ahead without us. I have an idea.
But...
We're fine. Go on.
all right.
It's all right, dear. This way.
What are we going to do? I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora.
Yes.
You see, Flora, I'm going to design a flying machine. You see, I'm not only a puzzle master, an archaeologist, a detective, but I'm also an inventor.
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky! No! This isn't over yet, Layton! Just you wait! One day, I will have my revenge on you!
Nobody knows what for, man. You're just yelling at people and nobody understands why. You do find out in later games. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, there goes the tower. Bruno's probably dead. Like, he was probably in the basement. Oh, fuck! The apple! I literally forgot about the apple, the apple birthmark. Thank goodness you're alright, Professor. Don Paolo's flying contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there. Yes, it was a bit unnerving, but they will also provide us with the answer to one of our ongoing mysteries. Do you remember that awful noise we heard the first time we visited Reinhold Manor? The one that spooked Claudia? Oh, that must have been the noise. So that must have been the noise. You've put it together. The racket was likely Don Paolo's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we now know the approximate time of Don Paolo's entrance into St. Mystere. That makes perfect sense. So it follows that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paolo's entrance. So if Flora is the golden apple that everyone's been looking for, that means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and the others were chasing never existed in the first place. No, I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. I do believe the fortune is hidden somewhere within the village. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know where to look. You mean that Flora knows where the treasure is hidden? I'm sorry, but I don't know about a treasure or anything like that. Let's head back to Reinhold Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there. Blam! Professor, do you really think the treasure could be located here? Look closely at this painting, Luke. I'm sure it holds the key to the Reinhold fortune. Yeah, it's right there. But I've already looked at it. If we solve this mystery, Luke, I'm certain we'll come face to face with the Reinhold treasure. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hidden. Bink. I remember now. It's right here. Aha! A hidden switch! The switch seems to have activated the wall. And to think that Reinhold Manor held the secret behind this painting all along. It looks like there's a passage that leads further in. Oh. Let's see where this passage goes. Holy fuck! Oh my goodness, look at this place. I had no idea. Now how in the world did you know that the switch was hidden in the painting? Listen closely, Luke. Wisdom wasn't the only thing Baron Reinhold required of the potential guardians for his only daughter. You saw it too, did you not? The peculiar mark on her neck that only appeared once she laughed? In other words, Baron Reinhold set one last requirement for the potential inheritor to his fortune. He wanted someone who could make Flora smile again after losing those dear to her. That's fucking insane. A birthmark that only shows up when you laugh? Genetic, like, has science truly gone too far? Genetic manipulation has gone crazy. People are changing color when they laugh. To that person and that person alone would Baron Reinhold reveal the location of his actual fortune. That's unbelievable, Professor. But it all makes sense now. Flora, my little Flora. Where's that voice coming from? Flora, you've made it here at last. That voice! Papa, is that you? Papa! My dear Flora, has the village watched over you as I would have? I built Saint Mystere for you so that you would never have to know true loneliness. Well, to be fair, Bruno did the actual building, but that's beside the point. In any case, if you come this far, I suppose it's safe to assume my plan was a success. My greatest regret is that I'm not there to see you become a young woman. But please know that I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Whether the person by your side right now can give you that or not is up to you, I suppose. And to you who have found your way to my daughter's side, you have my heartiest congratulations. Few could make it through the barrage of puzzles I set before you. I imagine a person of your abilities has already caught on, but allow me to reveal Saint Mystere's secret. The secret of Saint Mystere? Recently, I was told by my physician that I don't have much time left on this earth. I can come to terms with dying, but the thought of leaving my only child alone in the world torments me. This is why I've commissioned Bruno to construct Saint Mystere. At least this way, she'll be safe and protected until she's old enough to venture into the outside world. Streets and buildings are the bones of a village, but in its heart are the people who live in it. This is why I asked Bruno to create all the villagers here, as well as the puzzles hidden within them. I've asked Matthew to make news of my death public only once Flora has grown past childhood. So, stranger, how does my beautiful little flower look now? I imagine she's blossoming into adulthood. Equally important to me is finding someone to whom I can entrust both my daughter and my fortune. That is why the inhabitants of Saint Mystere are constantly testing the knowledge of the visitor. If you've made it this far, it must mean that you possess both wisdom and dedication to my daughter. I am confident that you will take good care of my fortune and Flora. This is why everything in this room, the whole of my fortune, belongs to you now. When you remove it from here, Saint Mystere will complete the objective from which it was created. I imagine the inhabitants will fall into a deep sleep from which they are never to awaken. Now wait just a minute, is he saying that if we take the treasure, all of Saint Mystere would just disappear? I honestly don't know the answer to that question, Luke. But it's possible that Saint Mystere is designed to shut down the instant we lay a hand on the treasure. So if that happens, everyone will just stop? Just like puppets with their strings cut? I leave it to you, brave traveler. Draw the curtain on Saint Mystere and lay this lifeless village to rest. Above all else, take care of my precious daughter. She's in your hands now. Oh, Papa. I can't believe it. If we even touch this treasure, all of Saint Mystere will just grind to a halt. Flora, by right, this inheritance belongs to you. You should be the one to decide what's done with it. I don't want it. But why ever not, my dear? The people who live here have been with me for so long. Curious as this village is, it's watched me grow up. Title drop! Curious as this village is, the game. I want Saint Mystere, my village, to stay just as it is. Forever. I see. Then so shall it be. But what of you, Flora? Will you stay here with your village? And we never got an answer. Are you sure this is quite all right, my lady? Certainly. If leaving will make Flora happy, I'd like nothing more than to see her off with a smile. So what, they're just gonna fucking keep shutting down until Bruno dies? And then the village is gonna shut down anyways? I guess then they'll come back for the treasure once Bruno dies. And all the robots shut down.
Goodbye then, little
And so we leave. 0 money and 1 daughter gained.
Village that was, Professor. Does this mean you'll be gracing the front pages of the London papers again sometime soon?
No, Luke. St. Master's secret must stay between us.
Huh? Why do you say that?
You see, my dear boy, we don't want people to make a spectacle of Flora. That wouldn't be right.
Of course. Always thinking of others.
Well, one must always put a lady's needs first. That's what a gentleman does.
Why are you laughing? He's deadly serious. And that, my friends, was Professor Layton and the Curious Village. I will probably put a poll in the Discord, in the Discord, to determine whether we should play the Layton sequels first or the Chibo sequels first. But besides that, let me find someone to raid. Let's see. Let's see. It looks like Arborelia is practicing for a cross hunt tourney. That's kind of interesting. I will send you all there. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you didn't mind my absence for what time it took up. I will see you on Friday for whatever game I decide to stream then. It will either be a Chibo sequel or it will be Phoenix Wright, the third Ace Attorney game, probably. And I hope you have an excellent rest of your week. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.